Hello, folks. We're coming to you live. How's it going? Yeah, there's no try. You are surviving, right? That's right. One day at a time. Yeah. Out here at Survival Headquarters, huh? Right in the streets of Denver. Got a few people joining us from around the world. My name is Brian.
Yes, sir. Joseph.
Joseph, it's nice to meet you, sir. And of course, you guys might know Chris from previous escapades and stories. So we're outside of here at 25th and California, the new headquarters of Jerryville. I'm concerned about this tent that's going up over here because it seems to be in the wrong spot. But you guys got to see, this is Jerry's little cherry spot right here. He's got a little bit of extra because he's got the supplies. So he's got the grill here. They do a little cooking. They got the garbage cart here. There's recycling and trash there. Garbage can. There's loo. There's clear cedar wood shavings, right? So that's for the toilet, right? They do their best not to poop on the ground, not to urinate everywhere. So what?
That's not allowed.
It's not allowed. That's not allowed. See, that's camp rules. So the reason that I came out here, guys, I want you to know about Jerryville and why everybody moved. In part was because there were many people. Oh my gosh! Look who it is.
They're just cleaning up. You're giving us assignments. He said, next thing you know, you're gonna make us go to church on Sunday. Brian, what's happening?
Not much, Jeff. How you doing?
Man, I'm hanging out in Jerryville.
Yeah, I came by to get a fresh some air from canvassing, and
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did too, because it's a thing we need to get out on social media too.
yeah. I didn't expect to see you down here though. That's good. That's
I
good.
wouldn't
You gotta
expect to see
hang out
either
in
one of y'all,
Jerryville.
but
You gotta hang out in
if you ain't hanging out in Jerryville, you ain't hanging out.
Well,
Right.
it's interesting because it was a lot nicer when you were just a block and a half away from me, and I could just walk out the door.
No. And that was one of the reasons why we moved. You was over there too much. Okay. You was over there too much.
I was over there too much, right? Keeping an eye, keeping people safe. Nah, we were just telling people about what was going on though, and the rules out here. And so you want to tell us what the goings on is? Some of the game here. It's not a game; it's a life.
The game is a game of life, and we're playing with people's lives out here. But at the same time,
This is Jerry Burton, for those of you who don't know.
you can't force something that you know damn well it ain't gonna work. Because the only thing you're sweeping, and first of all, you gotta understand that you can sweep us. I don't let it get to that point. We moving again. Hopefully by Tuesday, we're moving back down closer to you.
You know they put fences up where you were.
Hey, we ain't going there, man. There's more land than that, man.
I know,
Why?
and that's the point, right? Keep it moving, keep it going.
Yeah.
But you were telling me the other day off camera, and I wanted to ask you this on camera because you've said that the effort is to teach people in the neighborhood about the act of survival.
Well, just to educate them that 80 to 90% of the people out here doesn't want to be out here. The problem is, hell, they send us everything but the goddamn key to apartment. So if that is the root cause that we need to end this, or to get people into housing, and they can't do that quick enough, then we have to do something as a tent city. And Jerryville will be the nice little catalyst to get that jump started, if we have to do a pilot program.
Okay, so when you say pilot program and catalyst to a jump start, I think what you're talking about is something that strikes me, because you just said you're moving again.
Yes.
And it doesn't make sense that you're moving.
Well, it makes.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't, right?
Well, one reason why we're moving is because this is summertime and the grass needs to regenerate itself.
Yes, it does.
That's number one. The second reason why we're moving is because we are more acceptable down there than up here. When you got two churches on the corner and they are calling the police on you, and then you got house people right across from them calling the police, and they keep on more noise than anybody. And then on top of that, when you got people coming from way down and other places taking pictures and calling the police on that, I just think that when you got to go out your way to cause another man who is somewhat living in misery, to cause him even further misery, that's wrong. I just feel that
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. So, you guys are not going to come up on this. But is this some huh?
Yeah.
Oh, this is to help keep some cool and breeze.
Yeah, he putting it up. I don't know what he's supposed to be a brother, but he don't like the sun for some reason. I guess he don't have enough melatonin.
It happens. Shade is good for everybody.
Yes.
It keeps you from getting cancer.
Yeah, he does.
So, cool. Well, I just really wanted to just touch base and see how you were doing, and of course,
Well, you know they came out here 3 days in a row now. The first day they came out to deliver a letter along with Brian Whitfield, who is the city attorney, one of the city attorneys. And then the next day they came out here and gave us a verbal one and checking to see if anybody need any resources. And the day they came out passing out, I swear it to you, the same thing they passed out a couple years back. So it's just one of those things, man. No, this is a cat and mouse game.
so this is a Denver police written warning, and I want to be really clear about this. It is unlawful for any person to camp upon any private property without the express written consent of the property owner or the owner's agent, and only such locations where camping may be conducted in accordance with any other applicable city law. It is unlawful for any person to camp upon any public property except in any location where camping has been expressly allowed by the officer or agency having the control, management, and supervision of the public property in question. Section 38-86.2, comma, Denver Revised Municipal Code. You have failed to obey a verbal command to comply with the law. You are being served with this written order to comply with the law. If you fail to obey this written order to comply, you subject yourself to citation or arrest for violating this ordinance. Possible penalties: fine up to $999, 1 year in jail, or both. Issued 4/25/19. That's today.
Yeah.
At the intersection of 25th and California. Jerry Burton, subject. Date of birth 3/23/62. Subject did not sign it, but the officer and badge number 13015. So we now have evidence that the members of the community are indeed being targeted for living in this space, which is outside of a church. And excuse me, ma'am, I apologize. So we do have again that can I got to take a couple look at some things here. So I want to see that this is DPD 776 version 512. Do you know what this means?
Yeah.
512. This was written in 2012.
Yeah.
This document.
At the time of the camping ban.
When it was initially instigated, right?
Right.
Or maybe 1 year after. I can't remember if it was 11 or 12 because they've been.
Well, y'all did.
Yeah, 12, 7 years.
12 when they passed the camping ban.
Yeah, so this is exactly when they passed the camping ban, and they're going back to the original documentation that was issued at the time. A white copy to the violator, a canary copy to the city attorney's office, and a pink copy to district court.
Yeah.
So everybody that was out here physically got one of those?
Yes, they did.
And so that would be the people who are at work right now with jobs that you're watching over their material goods.
Well, the one that was at work, they wasn't here, so they couldn't get one. Which they'll probably be back tomorrow to try to catch them. But like I told they be at work. They wake up at 5 and 6 and they going to work. But at the same time, it made me no different whether I get another ticket or not. The point is, I know what I have to do this time, because we just made a mockery of the court the last time.
Well, no, you didn't make a mockery of the courts.
No, what I'm saying.
You didn't make a mockery of the courts. You made a mockery of the police.
Of the police, right.
Right?
Yeah.
We made a mockery of the law because the court said you, Jerry Burton, as a human being surviving in the streets, are providing intentional, deliberate, and significant service to the community good that is more than what you would normally do if you were just a human being living on the street. Okay, so you were actually recognized for the valor, for the dignity that in which you bring this community and the people that live in the street. And I am videotaping you, and I am doing this on purpose because you run a clean camp with rules, with regulations, and that's not a mockery. That is a shining example of the ideals that the Constitution was founded upon. That human beings could come together, be in agreement, have some moral and social justice amongst themselves, and live a quality life.
Exactly. I'm gonna walk down here and so I can get my juice. The thing about it, though, man, is I know exactly what I have to do this time. I brought that up the last time. Lawyer failed to go that route to make sure that the camping ban could have been unconstitutional out here. But this time, that's what we're going to do before we even go to court.
I understand. We don't always have to tell them our secrets, our methods, but we definitely have to talk about the story. So give us the guideline of the rules. What are the rules out here, Jay?
The main rule is respecting everybody, but other than that, no hard drugs. No.
Sorry, the sunlight works on you better this way.
No hard drugs. No meth. No shooting up unless you're diabetic. Just respecting each other. Clean up. Keep your area clean. Drop the tents in the morning if weather permits. Put them up at night. We are only violating the camping ban from probably right now. It'll probably be from like 7:30 to about 7:30. Which is basically night hours. So, me personally, I feel that is ridiculous to come out here to give us a ticket or give us a warning or anything like that. Because, like I said, everyone has a right to survive, whether they got a law on the book or not. Like I told the city attorney before, me being a Marine and put my life on the line for this country.
Yes, sir.
And I'd be damned if you take my rights away from me. And like I said, this is something that is dear to my heart.
Well, this is the reality is, and I just want to stay focused on the facts. The facts are that if there was a building or a warehouse or a structure with showers and toilets that we could give you to oversee a community, that would be your job, wouldn't it?
Yep,
you would take that on as a job?
I would take that on as a job.
And you would allow people to live in dignity in a sheltered space with some assistance from like a local like oversight?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't say give me a building to where we can put bed in. As you can see, in this day and age, we got too many type of people that are homeless from all walks of life. That would not work.
What about a land? I mean, as far as
we do need land. And that's one thing. We need land to where we can go and set up a tent and do it right here, but do it in a little bit bigger setting.
Okay.
And repeat the same process.
I gotta ask because people are gonna want to know, where does the toilet waste go?
Well, right now we over here by the park. We're within probably half a block of the porta potty. But like all porta potties, you can take and bury it. We've been doing that for ever since wartime.
No, I'm talking about you have a garbage can with chips.
Right now. We're not using that right now because we're so close to the porta potty.
Where's the porta potty?
About a half a block at Sonny Lawson Park.
Okay, so there's a public bathroom available that's managed by the city.
Yes.
And it's available 24 hours a day?
Yes.
Okay, so that's
And we
that.
have trash pickup.
Okay, so those are the issues that people are going to want to ask you. The garbage is going somewhere. You're not pooping in a garbage bag currently, but if you were to use that, would that go in the normal dumpster to the landfill? Or does somebody actually flush that in a porta potty?
What we would do is we would do the same thing we would do with our trash on some morning before we got the what you call. We'll wait for that man to come. He come once a week. But this is going to be for nighttime use.
Got it. Okay, got it. So there's some basic guidelines and rules to that, which is what I appreciate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I think there's other people who are gonna want to talk to you.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay.
So
thank you, my man.
Yeah, I don't know where Jeff went. I thought he was still here.
Where'd
Hope
Jeff
he didn't
go?
leave.
He just took a picture. I think he was doing a.
Go get his mic.
Good. I'm Brian.
Coming out here now.
Who you with?
Myself.
Okay.
I think I met you at the Sunday when the boycott the corner bakery.
Yeah. I'm banned from the mall currently. They got an area restriction on me.
I know, like Eric and.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Well, we're glad you're out here.
Yeah.
So, guys, this is my little 15-minute video. How's it going today, sir?
Not so bad. You?
Doing all right. How's work and projects going? Prospects.
Yeah. I had a shitty little detail today for 3 hours, but they gave me 5 hours credit for it, so I'm sort of kind of happy.
Okay, well, at least you got some work coming in, and you got a little extra credit than what you put in. So that's cool. All right. So, folks, yeah, this is the new Jerryville, and as you heard, it'll be moving in a couple of days. Citations or warnings are being issued that are from the original era of the camping ban. Do you have any thoughts on that, Therese?
Look at it.
It's quite the law, isn't it?
I mean, on the citations or the warnings they're using?
Now I look at it.
That's the law. Camping ban law.
See?
Think that's a good idea?
No, we really
Use
don't.
as a blanket?
All right.
All of them got it.
Well, that's all I got. Whoa.
All don't have it.
If you actually stayed through the end of it, thanks. I'm gonna let you go. I got more work to do. Life is life. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for talking about what's going on in the city of Denver. Have a great day.